The shriek of metal pierces the night, a runaway train hurtling towards disaster. On one track, 5 innocent souls are tied, screaming into the void. On the other, bound and helpless, is your own child. You stand before the lever, the cold steel a conduit to an unthinkable choice. The air crackles with the stench of ozone and impending doom, your heart a drum against your ribs. Every second that passes is a life closer to oblivion. This isn't a game. It's a hellish equation where every variable is a beating heart. The choice is yours, and the consequences will echo forever. Can you condemn your flesh and blood for strangers? Or will you watch 5 die knowing you could have saved them? What is the cost of blood?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma forces us into the brutal conflict between utilitarianism and personal attachment. Logically, 5 lives outweigh 1, but the human psyche screams against sacrificing one's own kin. The act of pulling the lever makes you an active participant in your child's death, a responsibility many find impossible to bear, even if inaction leads to more deaths. It's a test of whether our fundamental programming for survival and familial protection can be overridden by a cold, calculated morality. What kind of person emerges from such a crucible? The world teeters on the brink. A rogue nation possesses a weapon capable of igniting a global conflict, wiping out billions. But there's a clandestine path to peace, the sacrifice of one individual, an innocent child whose death would miraculously dismantle the threat and restore order. Their life is unknown, their existence unremarkable to the masses. Only you know the true cost of peace, the blood price for humanity's survival. The clock is ticking, the world's fate resting on your trembling hands, an unimaginable secret that could either damn you or save us all. Can you become a silent monster for the greater good? What is the true meaning of peace if it's built on a child's grave?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This scenario explores the chilling logic of the greater good taken to its most extreme. It pits the fundamental human right to life against the overwhelming weight of global catastrophe. The psychological burden of choosing to extinguish an innocent life, even to save billions, is immense. It forces us to confront whether any act, no matter how monstrous, can be justified by its outcome. Is a world saved by such a dark deed truly saved, or merely a grand illusion built upon a foundational lie that poisons every moment of its existence? The moral calculus here is less about numbers and more about the soul. Generations of power, wealth, and influence, your family's legacy. But beneath the polished veneer lies a festering secret, a crime so heinous it could unravel everything. Now, an outsider has stumbled upon the truth, a lone witness whose mere existence threatens to shatter your world, dragging your lineage into ignominy and prison. You have one chance to silence them, to preserve the empire built on lies and blood. The pistol feels impossibly heavy in your hand, a cold extension of your desperate will. The witness sleeps, unaware, their heartbeat a rhythmic taunt against your impending decision. This is the moment of truth. Can you betray your own humanity for the sake of reputation? Is a family's name worth a life? Can you live with the ghost of your choice?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma delves into the corrosive power of secrets and the lengths to which individuals will go to protect their social standing and family honor. It challenges the very definition of loyalty and justice. Is the preservation of a perceived good family legacy worth committing an unforgivable evil? The psychological toll of becoming a murderer, even for such a profound cause, is immense. It's a descent into a moral abyss where the lines between right and wrong blur, forcing us to question whether some goods are simply not worth the price, no matter how high the stakes. The choice will forever define who you truly are. The sterile scent of the hospital room assaults your senses. Your two children, equally cherished, equally adored, lie before you, fading. A rare disease grips them both, and there is only one dose of the experimental cure. The doctors, their faces etched with sympathy, offer you the syringe. You must choose. One lives, one dies. To refuse is to condemn them both to certain death. The silence in the room is deafening, broken only by the shallow, struggling breaths of your children. This is the ultimate, an unholy test of parental love, twisted into a Sophie's choice no human should ever have to make. What love is strong enough to choose? How do you pick? Which part of your soul do you sever? Can you condemn one to save another? Or will you simply let go?
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This gut-wrenching scenario explores the absolute limits of parental love and the inherent impossibility of valuing one child's life over another. It's a direct assault on the concept of unconditional love, forcing a choice where any answer is a catastrophe. The decision to pick one child over another is not a rational one. It's a primal scream of a broken heart. Refusing to choose, while seeming merciful, leads to the death of both, an inaction that many would deem equally horrific. This dilemma strips away all pretense, revealing the raw, agonizing truth of a love that can only choose agony. A hidden city, perfect and serene. Every inhabitant lives in blissful ignorance, their lives free from pain, sorrow, or strife. This utopia, however, is built upon a horrifying foundation, a single child, kept perpetually in darkness, enduring unimaginable, ceaseless torment. Their suffering fuels the collective joy, an exquisite energy source of pure agony. You have stumbled upon this truth, the architects of this paradise offering you a choice. Partake in this eternal bliss, knowing its horrific cost, or reveal the truth, shattering the illusion and plunging humanity back into its flawed, struggling existence. The child's silent screams echo only in your mind. Can true happiness exist if built on such a foundation? Is ignorance bliss or complicity? Can you live in a paradise paid for by a child's agony?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma, inspired by The Ones Who Walk Away from Omila's, challenges our core values of justice, empathy, and the nature of happiness. It forces us to confront whether collective well-being can ever morally justify individual, extreme suffering. The psychological impact of choosing paradise means becoming complicit in an act of profound evil, forever staining your soul. Rejecting it means condemning humanity to its inherent imperfections, potentially denying billions a life of peace. It's a stark examination of the human capacity for denial, the appeal of false utopias, and whether true ethical living demands a rejection of good that comes at an unforgivable price.